What a cheap old nag.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zheherovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel outside. You're kidding. What a nag. Oi.
Hey! Your horse nearly trampled me!
Whoa! Whoa!
And they try to tell us charms and spells do not work.
Te aveți bactalo,
The
Romea.
voivod will want to talk to you.
Hi, John.
Wait! 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 What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him, but you might.
I'm almost as poor as that dead man there. I was just robbed of everything I had.
Well, that's some bad luck, losing everything twice in a row like that. So, what'll it be?
Why do you think the poor dead man is lying here? He's far from the only one. I saved myself only because I swam naked across the pond.
Right. I was thinking to myself, there's nothing left here that's worth anything.
They even killed my dog here.
Oh, what a fucking mess. Clear off before I change my mind.
Before we part ways, have you seen a dog?
A dog? No, I haven't. But when I'm out at night, laying in looking for work, I often hear wolves howling by the rocks near the pond.
Oh, there's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Dead and robbed of everything, just like Capon left him, and there's no trace of Mutt. a nice bit of venison, and something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Easy!
don't like this. It's not usual for her to be gone so long.
First, I have to have something. Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, sucker. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Samin these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks. I wanted to ask you something else about Pavlena. Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
But what if her disappearance is connected with it? Tell me about it, good wife.
Well, we haven't always lived here in the rocks, you know. We're from Troskovitz originally.
Right. And how come you left?
Left? They threw us out. A childbirth went awry, and we were driven away by all the lies told about us.
Went awry? What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm sure the good folk of Troskovitz will be only too keen to tell you.
Where exactly was Pavlena going?
To Troskovitz. She was taking wicker baskets she'd made. She sells them there and uses the coin to buy what we need. Sometimes it takes her a while, but this time she said she'd be right back. I have a bad feeling about this.
Did it occur to you she might have run off? She's a young girl, and pretty. What kind of life does she have here in the woods? Maybe she wanted to live a little.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not like that. If she wanted to live a little, she'd tell me straight out. She doesn't keep things from me. Don't imagine I keep her here against her will, or that I don't know what it means to be young.
Pavlena is young, and
Well, no offence, but you seem a little old to be her mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself. No one came for her.
And do you know anything about Pavlena's father?
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when her belly grew. She never told me nothing about him.
Well, as a midwife, I'm sure you've seen it often that, well, that the mother doesn't survive childbirth.
All too often, lad. But that's the lot of women. Or is it any different where you're from?
No, it's not. True enough.
See then? Now, can we just keep our minds on Pavlena? Take care, my friend.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
I apologize.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me?
I had a look in Pavlena's place in the loft.
And? Did you find anything? It was good to see you, my friend.
Like she got up and went straight out.
Take care now.
God! God! Go!
Whoa!
Quick! God! God! Go! Quick!
Whoa! Whoa!
Quick!
You almost ran me over.
Whoa! Whoa! That's deep, eh? God!
Whoa!
What is it? Did you drop something? Greetings, my friend.
Since you're always walking around the ponds here, did you notice a stray dog wandering about?
What? A dog? Do you think he came here to poach fish? Now, sheep? Well, that would be another story.
And why did you specifically mention sheep?
A while back, I heard Siegfried the shepherd complaining about them. Or about the gamekeeper. Or both. Why didn't you go and ask him yourself?
Where will I find that shepherd?
Siegfried? He lives with his sheep not far from here. On the other side of the water, up on the hill, towards the castle.
Thanks. I'll try and ask him. Otherwise, you haven't heard any talk of stray dogs around here, have you?
No, if it doesn't have fins and scales, I'm not interested in it. Though one night I was way down on the southern end of Rock Tower Pond, the big one, of a spot there where I catch catfish. Well, I'm fishing, and all of a sudden I hear howling. Not just any old howling, mind you. There must have been at least 50 of them howling in the woods. A noise like an avalanche. I ran straight home and haven't been back there since.
Such a large pack.
God grant you health.
Ah, good day.
I feel quite hungry.
If you like me, there are better ways of
I
showing
wouldn't
it.
want that mare if someone gave it to me for free.
Stop acting like a child. Piss off. Get out of here. Go. Why am I wasting time with you? Stop acting like a child. Piss off. What's going on here?
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be
What
grumpy.
happened here? Never mind. I'm going back. Why are you sneaking around here, you Sneaking around here, you vagabond?
There's nothing left here.
What's that noise? Oh my god! That poor animal!
All right. If you don't want to talk, I'll call the guards. Ah! Stop it! Hey, fellas! I need help! Ah! You've got to help me! Ah!
You've no chance against me!
Shut up! Fucking hell! Useless!
Hey there, good man.
God be with you, Sir Knight. I'm Henry, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
And which one might that be? You see, I know several of them. It's an old and respected house.
Well, my lord resides in Ratai, on Sasau.
Him I don't know, but I rode with the old Captain Chenyak of Lipa when Emperor Charles was still with us.
Forgive me, sir, but that's before my time.
Well, of course. Half a century has passed since those glorious battles against the Hungarian troops. And all I'm left with today is debts.
You have debts. Why? Because of the war?
On the contrary, when my neighbor Deslav was on his deathbed, he begged me to deliver his inheritance to his nephew. But that troublemaker is all fighting in Poland somewhere.
A will is a sacred affair. But are you really going to go all the way to Poland?
Certainly not. I'll leave the money in the hands of a monastery and be done with it. Problem is, I incurred a bloody fine on the way and had to pay it out of the inheritance.
So you fought for Emperor Charles, the father of our King Wenceslas?
Indeed I did. My boy, he was a pious and clever king, and as cunning as the devil.
So you stand with Wenceslas too?
Always. The apple has fallen far from the tree. Young Wenceslas is just a foppish coxcomb. Well, safe to say, it's all going to the bloody dogs.
Oh, I have to get on the road again.
Farewell, and Godspeed.
Come here. Go! Go! Whoa!
Have a drink, old pal. It'll put some
hit by a
sense back
horse?
into your head and
That's
chase away
nothing.
the demons.
Just a
You
scratch.
dare to call the mistress of my heart a demon?
What are you two talking about then?
A peasant like you would never understand.
Watch your mouth, you impudent dog.
Or what? You'll smear it with that excrement under your fingernails? But let's bicker no more, stranger. Perhaps you can be our judge. What's your name?
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Oi, don't be shy. Come and sit with us.
It's Henry. H-E-N... Whatever.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is nobilissimo.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell me what you were discussing?
Ah, it's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer.
Man to man, poet to poet.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say I was...
Sit.
So, are you going to tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple soul ever since he was dropped on his head as a baby.
Freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse. All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time for actual composing. Better to forego the pleasures of the flesh and give...
Aye. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Alighieri, you dolt. So what do you think, Enrico? Where should a poet seek inspiration?
Well, I'd rather...
However you look at
And
clever, intrepid,
unique.
in short, just the right.
You might be able to help us out with something.
Look, I don't have all day, so if you have something to say, get straight to the point, without all the poetic horse shit.
That's exactly our way, friend.
Short and to the point. That's us.
Enrico.
My name's Henry.
In short, Enrico.
A
fellow.
If only you knew.
Imagine it.
Dude.
That's it.
All right, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet, una volta corre cane, e una altra la leve. He who seeks shall find. Or something like that.
And finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping, and there's only one in these parts.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the carpenters in Troskowitz. The house directly opposite the Rathaus.
It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass.
While if it were
In our hands, it will...
And it will be the torch lighting our...
Torch? Shit.
It's,
All right.
Enjoy your...
So, how does it taste?
Good day. Good day.
A word about the price.
Sure, why not? Aye, that some'll convince me.
Greetings to you. How can I help?
Show me your...
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh? Oh well, what will it be?
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while, but I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Copenina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Copenina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
And you haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I'd say it was in the forest.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up, good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good, but still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but got no idea where they went.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go and offer him your help. But I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Do you have any more?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hand. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. But if you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting. Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill. He recently bragged he was going. Maybe you can come to some agreement together.
I prefer to pay for myself.
I see you are a man of action. I like it. The fights can get started then. Or they could. But as I said, old Fiala is sitting at home in the doghouse. His old woman won't let him fight anymore.
So you took my money for nothing?
Easy, lad, easy. We'll sort something out. What if you tried to talk to Dorothy? You're a stranger. Maybe she won't be as sharp with you as she is with us. Go and see her. She manages the baths behind the inn. It's no more than 5 steps.
All right, then. I'll see what I can do.
If you get hungry, we have an excellent chicken in wine sauce.
My God, you look awful. Do you need help?
No thanks. It looks worse than it is.
God, what's taking so long?
How could I...
Gentle knights, why linger on? Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not too bad. It'd be better if it wasn't raining, though.
Hi, boys.
I'm looking for the barber, Fiona.
Then you found him. What can I do for you?
Well, hurry up.
I know, but...
And can't you just put your foot down? She's your wife, isn't she? What business does she have forbidding you anything?
Oh, that would be great. Dorothy's a wonderful woman, but she's hand in hand with the innkeeper, Lawrence. The next thing I know, I'd get no dinner at home and no beer in the tavern.
Forbidden? Why?
She says I have to make certain everyone's orderly and whatever. One bloke, and I'm in charge of a whole bunch of girls. Meanwhile, this is a pretty decent business. Nobody has made any problems for as long as I can remember.
But if you don't come, the fights can't start.
Then you try to convince Dorothy. I've already tried.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't... What'll it be?
I need a bath.
Certainly. We're open.
I've heard the girls here can work wonders. I'd like to see that for myself.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Great. But it'll cost you.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem.
Satisfied?
Now that's nearly an acceptable amount. Nearly. Wonderful. You'll see. You'll be happy to come back here.
Goodman, come here for a moment.
Why not?
Did I hear right that you're going to compete in the fights at the tavern?
Aye, I'm planning to. Why?
Well, I have a favour to ask of you.
What do you need?
One of the fighters, named Bohunek, he takes care of the horses here.
What about him?
I want you to give him a proper beating, so he won't be able to sit for at least a week.
That won't be a problem.
Thank you. And then come and see me. I'll figure out how to reward you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What'll it be?
Why don't you want to allow Feeler to fight?
Because he always beats everybody up. Then the lads are all black and blue, and the girls don't have a lot of business. Putting poultices on bruises isn't going to pay for a new roof.
But this is a great opportunity for the baths. When the lads see Feeler fight, they'll definitely behave well for you here.
Or perhaps they'll come here to make trouble just because my man is a brawler. Not a chance.
What if I made up the lost profits?
Well, that would probably be all right.
Here you go.
I just knew we'd come to an agreement. All right, then. Take Fiala with you. But this time, it really is the last time.
Get up. Let's go and fight.
Really? So Dorothy allowed it?
She said she'd let you go this one last time.
That's my girl. Let's go. We can't keep the lads waiting. Ah. What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel? Damn weather.
Ah, buen gesto.
Leave me alone.
Huh? Out!
There's nothing. What are you snooping around here for? Do you want me to report you for breaking and entering? Either you pay up, or I'm calling the guards.
Hang on. I'm sure we can come... It was just a little joke.
You'll laugh on the other side.
Now, hold on.
There's no end to this work.
Everything is in its place.
Blessings to you.
God be with you, my friend.
Be careful. It's not safe here. Was ist los? Looking for something?
Don't be a coward.
Guten Tag.
God be with you.
Hey, you! Have you done something I should know about? No loitering.
Was ist dein Problem? Go away, or I'll have someone deal with you.
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So no messing about. Got it?
I'm just passing through. Keep up the good work, Master Guard.
I'll do what I can. We need it now more than ever. What did I do to you?
Says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body. So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water. But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week, without anyone noticing. Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain round its...
Ah!
Come and fight.
Wunderbar. Ausgezeichnet. Möchtest du wetten? It's more fun when you have something to lose or win.
Here you go.
It's not enough. Without den Wetteinsatz, there will be no fight.
It's filthy again. Damn it.
Are you waiting for something?
Good day to you.
Good day.
Proper poetry, innit? A celebration of all that's beautiful in this world.
Here we are.
Don't be a coward.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening. You'll convince me with that price. Thank you, and take care.
A musician and a fighter.
When you spend as much time as I do in Kneipen und Schenken and catch...
No, I get that.
I've been here a long...
Where are you headed?
Rüttenberg. Right, so maybe I... Come. Wunderbar. Ausgezeichnet.
Here you...
That is what... Oh Gott! Ich wurde... Keep dancing. Scheiße! I'll show you. Keep dancing. I'll show you. I'll show you. Ah, meine Nase. Haha, ich poliere dir deine Fresse.
God wills it!
Move, you snails! Na los! With him.
It's not safe here.
You gave me a beating. If you broke meine grazilen Finger, I won't be able to play anything for a while.
Thanks for the fight.
Ah, yeah. You too. Here are your winnings.
Thanks. Let's fight.
It'll be, but before we start, I can't.
I do.
And now. You're going to. Get a move on you, snail. You're going to be tasting dirt. You're going to be tasting dirt.
Beat both of you with one hand behind her back. Show him what for.
Just you wait.
My granny can punch harder than you. You fight like little girls. You call that a punch?
Get a move on you, snail. Cover. I'm wounded. No, you don't. You're going to be tasting.
Awful things have been happening here.
Greetings.
G'day, g'day.
You don't look like it, but you're a good fighter. Here you go. And you owe me a tooth, you cunt.
An eye for an eye.
What the fuck are you on about?
That's for Anna. And if I ever hear you touched her again, I'll use my steel instead of my fists.
All right, fine. I'll leave her alone.
So,
You better. We have.
the bet sounds good.
That's what I.
You never saw that coming.
It's not safe. What are you stalking around for, you crook?
Dorothy was right. I should let the others do the fighting now.
Good fight. Thanks.
You're welcome, lad. You beat me fair and square. But if you want to practice anything or learn something else, come and see me. I'm certain Dorothy wouldn't mind that. Here you go. It's all yours. And from now on, I'm going to make a living through boring but honest work. Don't forget to go and see Lawrence. He has a nice reward waiting for the winner.
Lovely wenches there. How I'd love to stroke their titties.
What would you like?
I defeated all my opponents.
I noticed, and I couldn't believe my own eyes. I thought Fiala would send you home crying, but you certainly deserve to win anyway.
Thanks.
By the way, if you enjoy fighting, go and see Crazel the miller in Lower Semming. Maybe he'd let you try your strength against some of his hired hands.
Maybe I will, if I'm ever in the area. I need a place to sleep.
And for how...
I just want to spend...
It can be arranged. Payments in advance. And I don't want to see any tomfoolery.
Show me your...
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
And oh! We had treasure.
Greetings to you.
So you're...
Car! Go! Whoa!
What's that? I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts are eating my sheep. They take them like they were for sale at the market.
Did you notice an ordinary mutt amongst those wolves?
You know, there might have been. I didn't get a close look at them, but one seemed to be smaller and was a strange colour.
That could have been Mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and think he might be with those wolves, right?
That's right. I'll have to find that pack to see if it's him.
I'll say, since you're already going after that pack, would you mind doing a good deed? If you kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward in it for you.
Why not? I can kill two birds with the one stone.
That's great.
I hope so.
I was grazing my sheep up on the slope last time, by the forked birch, and those monsters learned to go there. I don't take my sheep there anymore, but those fuckers still go sniffing around over there.
So we'll bring your flock up there again and wait and see if they come.
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any more sheep. I think you just need some bait.
Not even one single sheep? I promise I'll look after it.
Well, I could lend you Ignatius. He's the stupidest ram I've ever seen. Or the brightest.
What do you mean? Can he do somersaults? Does he know how to count?
That'll be all I need. The only thing that little devil knows how to do is piss me off. When I want him to move, he sits still. When I want him to sit still, he fucks off to where I can't find him.
I know people like that.
Right. But you can tell a person to fuck off. But when it's a sheep, you're wasting your breath. And on top of that, you have to take good care of him.
So I'll take Ignatius and use him as bait?
Right. But he's...
All right. I'll take Ignatius and go and have a look around that forked birch. Will he come with me, or will I have to lead him up somehow?
That bugger will follow you himself. Just wave a carrot in front of his face. He's mad for carrots. I can't even count the times he's rammed his way into my house to get some. I happen to have one here. If you take it with you, he'll follow you around like a loyal dog. When you get to the pasture, just throw the carrot and then go and hide. Ignatius will stay there.
Where can I hide there?
There's a thicket across the road. But don't worry, if the wolves go after the sheep, they won't notice you. But you'll hear them from far away as they get closer. I don't know anything more horrifying than the sound of their damned howling.
Farewell, my friend.
You can't be here. Next time, don't come in here without permission.
How are you, Ignatius? Sorry. Thought now that we're partners, you'd be a bit more talkative. Birch. I think I found the spot.
I'm sorry.
Why do they call you Ignatius? All right, keep it to yourself. Do you want to go back home? You must be afraid. Mike, you aren't afraid of anything. I respect that. Don't you think we've been chatting long enough? I'm glad. Let's go and get this over with.
Heel.
Lie down. Right. You won't do anything without a carrot.
Heel.
Lie down. Right. You won't do anything without a carrot.
Careful. So you have a weapon. Big deal. You were beginning to make me nervous. Greetings. What do you need?
I'm back because of those wolves of yours.
Ah, I'm glad to see you alive and healthy. How did it go?
You don't need to worry about them anymore.
You don't say. What a relief it is to hear that. Here's something for your help, just like I promised.
I didn't find my dog among them.
Did you try to ask our gamekeeper? He might be a drunk, but he'd probably notice a stray dog in the woods. He doesn't live far away. Down the hill here along the road. Right on the rock above the pond.
I wanted to tell you something about Ignatius.
Did something happen to him?
How should I put this? The wolves were faster.
Poor creature. I thought I'd be glad to get rid of him, but... Actually, I feel sorry for him. Did he suffer much?
It was quick. The wolf jumped, and it was all over.
At least it was fast.
Farewell. And wash up a bit so you don't scare anyone, eh? Damn weather. Are you kidding? Stop that! Careful. Stop fooling around with those stones. Are you kidding? Stop that!
Lord be with you.
cheap old nag. Lucky me. I could use this. The lads will never believe me. Christ wounds! Mind where you're going!
Go! Go! God! 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 Go! God! 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 Quick!
Whoa! Whoa!
What happened? You look worried.
My husband Vostatek left to go hunting and hasn't come back. I'm worried that something happened to him. He's von Burgo's lead huntsman, and the forest is full of poachers these days.
Maybe he just got caught up somewhere.
Not a chance. We're invited to young Lord Semin's wedding. He wouldn't dare miss that by wandering around the woods for so long. What would Lord Semin think if we didn't show up? It would be a disgrace. He sometimes loses track of time out in the woods, but I've got a really bad feeling about it this time. One time, Vostatek didn't come home for 4 days after his horse broke its leg in the woods. I had a feeling right away that something bad had happened. And I have that same feeling now. Do you reckon you could help me?
Do you know where he might be? Where's his hunting ground?
In all the forests here around Vidlak Pond. He didn't tell me exactly where he was going, but maybe Vitek knows.
Vitek?
Our son.
Does that happen often? That he gets lost in the woods?
He disappears for a while from time to time when he gets orders from Lord von Burgo. And besides that, well...
What is it? You can tell me.
He drinks a bit sometimes. Then everything takes him longer. His job isn't easy, so I understand when he does, and I don't get upset with him.
I understand. But maybe you're right, and it really is something else this time.
Exactly.
So your husband got lost when he was out hunting, and you want me to go and find him?
I'd go myself, but Vostatek doesn't want me going to the woods on my own. He says it's dangerous. But you look like a fearless lad, and I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts.
What can I expect in return for helping you?
I can give you some groschen. We aren't too badly off. But above all, if you help him, you'll be in his good books. And everyone wants to be in my Vostatek's good books.
All right. I'll bring Vostatek back to you.
Thank you. I wouldn't send you if I didn't think it was necessary, but I have a really bad feeling about this. Before you leave, please make sure to talk to Vitek. Maybe he'd know where his father was headed.
All right. I'll let you know as soon as I find something.
Be careful out there.
God be with you.
What are you barging in here for? What are you doing here? You aren't allowed here! Hand over the compensation, or I'll get the guards involved.
All right. Let's sort this out.
I won't have you causing trouble here, laddie. Cough up some coin, or we'll report you to the bailiff.
I admit I was not...
Very well, then. I'll be sure to remind you as soon as I need something. It looks like nothing's missing. It looks like nothing's missing.
What is it? Why are you skulking here?
Damnation!
God bless.
Take care, then. And what would you like?
I'm looking for your father. Did he mention where he was headed?
Ma talked you into it, didn't she? I'd be willing to bet he just got wasted as usual. He's nothing but a drunkard. It's no secret.
Do you even realise what's at stake here? The woods are a dangerous place. Do you really want something to happen to him? Your mother would be a widow, and you'd be an orphan. Who'd take care of you then? As soon as Laura von Berghoff found a new huntsman, he'd have him move into your cottage, and you'd have to leave. Or do you have a sack full of groschen stashed away somewhere, so you could go and buy a new house in Prague?
Kurva, all right, shut up already. I'm not stupid. Father may be a drunken bastard, and living with him is a chore. But Mother still loves him. I'll help you, but only for our sake.
Where did he go? Tell me.
The last thing he said was he found a dead deer near the pond, and he wanted to go and see if there were any wolves about. So I'd go down below the cottage, walk along the shore, and then turn north into the old forest. If you didn't get boozed up and forget, that is. Wouldn't be the first time.
Shouldn't you be looking for your father? You can come with me.
Ha! Forget about it. I'm sure it'll end with you dragging his drunken arse home anyway, and I'd rather avoid that.
What's your problem with him?
All he does is drink, and doesn't... He's like a big, drooling infant. Ma and me. So I say we should let him deal with it himself.
Be that as it...
What do you need, my friend?
A shooting range in the middle of nowhere.
People don't really come to watch, but there's usually plenty of archers. I reckon it's what's more, shooting advice from Master Hunt, but not everyone they spent in swallow.
I'd like to...
What's it to...
Crossbow.
And why...
I heard you could...
Huh. What are you interested in? Stop fooling around with those stones! Christ, what a day. What will it be?
I'd like to compete.
What's it to...
But
All right. I'll get everything ready and find some fellas. But first you need something to shoot from. Come back when you're ready. Arrows I can give you. But I want to see you carry...
What do you...
Oh, well. What can you do? Farewell, then. Stop fooling around with those stones! Are you kidding? Stop that! Be on your way. Clear off. Why am I wasting my time with you? What do you think you're doing? Now we have you, you thief! Get over here, or I'll call the guards.
Easy. Let's talk about this.
How dare you! We won't put up with thieves here! You'll give everything back and pay compensation!
Fine then.
At least you...
I'll fill you in later. Holy Mary, you're that criminal!
Clear off. Here you are, you bastard! Get over here, or I'll call the guards.
Sorry, let's make a deal.
We don't tolerate behavior.
Now hold on.
At least you... Be on your way. Clear off. Why am I wasting my time with you? Put that away! What do you think you're doing?
Jesus Christ, those things you've got on. You must have stolen them from our house. Do you want me to go for the guards? Apologize and pay up right now.
We'll work this out. No need to call anyone.
Who do you think you are? We won't stand for any thievery here. You'll pay us compensation and give everything back. Otherwise, we'll bring the guards into this.
I apologize, my good woman. There must have been a misunderstanding. But since it ended up with me, what if you bestowed it upon me as a gift? I won't forget your generosity.
Who do you think you are? Why should I give you any gifts? Hand it back. Now.
Fine. I'll return everything and pay compensation.
And don't do anything like that again.
right? Done. Good.
Praise the Lord.
Good day.
Go!
Ah, quick! Wait! Wait! Wait!
Get out of here! Get! Go on!
There's someone up in that tree there. If I don't help him, those wolves will eat him alive.
Hey! Hey, you! Help me! Chase those beasts away! I can't hold on much longer! I don't want to die!
It's all right now. You can come down.
Thank God! I was starting to think I'd turn into a branch! What the hell are you doing? I'll break my legs if you don't make room for me down there. Watch out! I'm coming down! Jesus! Mary Joseph! And an arse! My foot! Ah! Fuck!
You all right?
I fucked up my bloody ankle, damn it! Thank God you were passing by. I'm Foster Jack.
Your wife sent me.
My dear lad, what's your name?
Henry.
You've got to... Christ!
Is it bad?
How the...
What?
I can't get up.
Jesus. I heard you're a bit of a drinker. I see that's true.
Not as much as I'd like to be.
I'll help you.
Thank you. You can carry...
Wait, what?
I'll tell you on the way. Let's have a quick drink first, eh? Want some?
All right.
You're my kind of...
Oof, that's strong. How can you drink this stuff? Christ.
Ah, hey. Let's go that
Which way?
that way.
For Christ's sake, I can't see where you're pointing.
Turn away from the pond. Go around the bushes and keep going till you reach an old fallen tree. Yeah! The tree trunk's covered in moss. You can't see. No. From here. Ow! Damn it! Man! I told you to be careful! You're carrying me like a corpse!
Manage. Otherwise, I'd have to drag you by the feet.
No dragging. It's bad enough already having to smell your breath.
As if you smelt like a spring meadow.
That's the fallen tree! I can't get one bearing from upside down. I keep going in the same direction until you come across an anthill. Then I'll tell you what. What are you doing? We're not there yet.
That's right. Get it all out. You'll feel better after. There you go. Just like a dragon spitting fire.
What dragon? What? You imagine a freaking dragon? You're a madman. Kurva! I think I got some on the back. Here's the answer. Look at those fellas go. They're as busy as hell. It's making me thirsty looking at it. You know what? Take me to the alehouse instead.
What?
I said fuck it. Let's go for a drink. Yeah! Take me to Tacos. They've got the best ale. Are you bloody mad? Why are you putting me down on the anthill? Are you bloody mad? What? Ah, kurva. Fuck. I forgot. Henry, wait up. We can't go to the tavern. It was a great idea and all, but what about Pepe? He's surely thirsty too. I can't just leave him high and dry. Take me to the north, along the stream. There's a birch there that's split in two. A real peculiar tree. You'll know it when you see it.
Ah, fine. As long as it's not too far.
There it is. That's the tree. You see the mark? My hideout is just a bit further to the north. You can put me down there. We're here. Put me down. Where's Pepe? Shit. Let's see if I can stand up. Henry, come.
What now?
Oof. I need a drink. And to catch my breath, here, take my water skin. Fill it up in that barrel over there. I'll just... Fast here!
Water. Here you go.
Thanks, mate. I know you've done a lot for me already. You've got to find Pepe! Whether he ran off or someone stole...
So, who is this Pepik, anyway?
He's one of Lord von Burgo's subjects. He's very kind, but can't be on his own. Especially not in the woods.
Let me guess.
What the hell did you think he was? Of course he's a horse!
Who could have taken him? We're in the middle of the woods. There's nobody around.
You're wrong. There's been a band of poachers wreaking havoc around these parts for a while now. I haven't managed to find...
What does Pepik look like?
He's very dark, nearly black. He may not be as muscular as a regular worker.
What are we going to do about it?
You'll have to track him down, because I'm useless in this state.
Well, what if you borrowed my horse? He can take you home just as well.
And leave mine here? Never!
Listen, that leg of yours doesn't look good at all. Well, your leg could rot and fall off by the time I return.
You're telling me you've seen someone's leg fall off after falling from a tree?
Aye, I swear.
Well, in that case, I saw a fella who lied until slugs came out his mouth. Cut the shit and go get my horse so we can head home.
The deal was that I don't have the time to help you anymore. Will you stay here for a while?
I mean, I've got some water here, a bit of food. But the longer we wait, the lesser the chance we have of finding Pepik. Couldn't you just help me now? I'll reward you as soon as we get home, I promise.
All right, then. Where should I start?
I tied him up by that sickly tree over there. All that's left is the cut rope. I'd start over there. There must be some track. Once you track him down, hop on him and ride over. You just watch out for those thieves. If you were to take care of them as well.
Will you manage all by yourself?
Who do you think
What if some...
Why would you...
I'm on it.
Thanks for your trouble.